I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
We are back. We're back for I don't even know how to describe it, but I have videos for the lore, and then we have lots of videos for what happens. So we will get started shortly. Welcome back to our squirrels, our neurokin, and our new viewers to the channel. We expose and shine a light on MLM scams and unethical business practices. I'm DC, an autistic MLM dropout, helping consumers and exploited individuals recognize and avoid coercive influence. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to join us and our technical difficulties as we unravel the twistiness of deceptive practices. Let's go and look at Bomb Party and Florida Bee Fizzin. I'm a little scared, but I'm also excited. I love to see the experts in the chat. We have Jen, we have Stephanie, we have Wendy, we have Lisa. If you're an expert in Bomb Party, just say here in the chat so we know who's going to be helping us out through this. As your resident trash panda, you'll find out why we're called trash pandas, because we're going to listen to the clip and then we're going to listen to the rest of the lives. When I heard it this morning, if y'all haven't seen, can I just show y'all the thumbnail? I know y'all probably have seen it and you probably don't care, but can you just look at one of the raccoons paying homage, whatever, to Mother Mary? It was too good. I was exporting it and then I was like, oh my god, the trash pandas. We gotta do it. And so, where is it? Look at the little trash pandas. One's on her shoulder and one's kind of grabbing up towards her. I have never been happier with a thumbnail than this one. One, because the trash pandas, and two, because the trash pandas. I cannot. I know more than I want to about Bomb Party. Jessica. We kind of do this sometimes. We do a high and a low. Instead of doing that, what's a moment that you showed yourself compassion today? I'm not sure what happened with my camera. Instead of having like self-confidence, we kind of talk about it in therapy. I'm in therapy. I'm not a therapist. But we talk about this idea about self-compassion instead of self-confidence, because you can think about moments that you are compassionate towards yourself even when you feel like shit. So I'll go first. A moment I showed myself compassion was yesterday. I needed to take more time to regulate myself after something that happened this weekend, and that was a smart decision for me regulating myself. And even though I didn't get done what I wanted to get done yesterday, I am choosing that I was compassionate towards myself because I was listening to like what my brain needed and what my body needed. So Self-compassion, we don't know her. Jessica, go feed your crows. My favorite thing to do is complain about bomb party. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. What was it called? The Vape Villa? The Villa of Vape? What were you calling your villa outside? We love a self-care baddie. What's up? I know. I'm like, if you've seen the thumbnail, the trash pandas they're the moment. They are the moment. I let myself have a couch rot video game day, even though I felt guilty about not being productive. I love that, Lauren. I had a lot of mess ups and embarrassing moments when trying to stream, but instead of getting mad at myself, I was patient because I'm learning. Love it. I mean, I'm 3 years in and I'm still learning. For sure, for sure, for sure. Self-compassion, took a break for as long as I needed at work instead of worrying. By the way, I am work from home, so it's easier than if I wasn't. I love that. I think we're doing well. I hope chat is doing well. Let me link Aaron's channel and our resident bomb party expert, Jen, which is Mrs. Pico Speaks, and Wendy. Nightbot, we'll do Nightbot things. Nightbot is our little robot that helps us out. And I won't run my mouth anymore. To understand the lore of Mother Mary, you have to see this clip. And the audio is a little bit disjointed, but just close your eyes and listen to what happened. Oh, God, I'm scared. This is her old setup. The only reason I know about this lady is because of Jen and Wendy and Stephanie and sometimes Reddit is a cesspool, whatever. Also there. I appreciate that. Y'all are great. I'm scared. So just close your eyes. The sound's going to be off. I mean, the sound's good, but her words are going to be off. No. Hold on. I open it up. Close this out. Can we do this? Hello. Please hold. Technical difficulties, as always. It's our brand. I'm wondering what I did. Was I muting it? Oh, I was muting it. RIP. Okay. Hopefully we're not muted. Please.
There you go, Miss Hazel. Perfect. Okay, so you want the pink? All right, you want the pink band. Where did I put it? There. So let me just get this straight. You have one more. No, I wasn't vaping. I'm on my computer. My computer is off screen, guys. Thank you, Miss Daisy.
Oh my God. She's mad.
Yes. I'll be more than glad to do that, love. What? Why would you make an assumption that I was off-screen vaping? If you were here all the time, then you would know what I do. You don't need to be rude.
What's rude about vaping?
Y'all make me want to take a crazy day.
Emotional regulation? What? We don't know. We don't know them. Can I just, before we get into this, and I'm not trying to clickbait you, what do I do on my channel? I already introduced myself. We understand that. Got it. If you're thinking, oh my God, you just hate this person. No, sure don't. Don't love the behavior. Don't love the multi-level marketing company. Don't love the unethical behavior. Don't love the unprofessionalism that we see. So, in this, my opinion, there is an expectation of public content, in my opinion. When someone chooses to create and share content online, which I do, howdy hey, I think they're implicitly inviting people, audience, engagement, and feedback. It's understood, in my opinion, and live chat, let me know, opinions are inherent and part of public content consumption. Feedback, both positive and negative, is a natural consequence of putting work into the public sphere. I sign up for that. Anybody who does this signs up for that. How does criticism fit into all this? Now, I'm not saying that bomb party reps get constructive criticism all the time, but you're going to get constructive criticism here. You really are. Constructive criticism. How do I want to say this? It can serve a valuable purpose, in my opinion. It can help creators improve their work. It certainly helped me when I've gotten great feedback from other creators and my subscribers. It fosters dialogue and engagement with the audience. I know we've experienced that together here. It's an opportunity for people who do shit online to learn and grow. I've experienced that. I'm still experiencing that. I know we have a new member to thank. I'm just going to get through this and then we're going to do the welcome to Illyria. Here's the issue with Miss Ma'am. Here's the issue with Mother Mary. Here's the issue with Florida Bee Fizzin. The problematic reactions, in my opinion. And we can have emotionally dysregulated reactions. You can feel your feelings. I'm not saying you cannot. What happens on a public platform that represents you selling stuff in a professional way? Are the reactions something that is professional? Or is it reflecting whatever company you're an independent contractor with in a I don't know, a positive way? I don't know. Having a temper tantrum in response to criticism is seen negatively, in my opinion, for I don't know, a few reasons. It can damage the creator's reputation and credibility. I think this happens to lots of people, but specifically Mother Mary tonight. Florida Bee Fizzin. I think our bomb party experts can explain why she's called Mother Mary in the chat. I think it can alienate the audience and it can reduce engagement. Now, the twisty thing about bomb party is you have your ride or die group, the one that orders all the time, the one that clicks and gets tendonitis from tapping their thumb so much so they can get to 100,000 likes or whatever. And then you have Reddit, you have trolls, you have Anti-MLM, you have a whole host of people. That should be dialogue that Mother Mary understands. Commenting because, oh yeah, opinions happen on the internet when you are public. I get it. What was I? I don't remember. I think having a temper tantrum, which I think Mother Mary did, it escalates conflict, and it's unnecessary. I'm not saying you shouldn't feel and express your emotions. I'm saying it's unprofessional. What happens on these business platforms? I think another part is we talk about coercion, we talk about power dynamics. I think there's a power dynamic between creators and their audience. I think there's at least some level. I'm not saying like, oh my God, I feel good about that. I think there's some kind of power imbalance that naturally happens, and we try to account for it by saying, in my opinion. We try to say, I don't know, like this isn't fact, like think through this or offer your opinion, like when you're trying to be ethical. That's there. Creators like Mother Mary has a larger platform and she has more influence. Reacting aggressively, like Mother Mary did, to criticism can be seen as punching down. I think Savannah talked about that in her video too about Unibrow Lady. And the behavior can lead to bullying and harassment of critics by the creator's followers. We saw that. We saw that with, what's her name? Fizzin Fiesta. Jen's going to cover that. We've seen that. Mother Mary, we're covering that. We see this a lot when you weaponize your followers, and we try to not do that here. When we say, don't go touch the poop, and like jokingly we'll say like, oh, you're right at dawn. And it's like, no, we go get coffee, and like, don't go over to someone's channel and be a chicken nugget. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's a professional approach. And now we have technical difficulties here, but there's somewhere in the quagmire, there's a professional approach. Mother Mary misses the mark, and so do a lot of BP, so does a lot of MLM. Just a lot of people do. We get it. Rejecting all the criticism that Mother Mary seems to do, because haters are awful. The trolls are all anti-MLM. Nobody in anti-MLM has anything good to say. It's fallacy after fallacy after fallacy. She can have stagnation in her whatever, the quality of her content. I don't think she gives a shit about that. Maybe she does. I think she misses opportunities for improvement. Does she care about that? I don't know. I really don't. She also creates a disconnect between her and her audience, in my opinion, okay? It's natural. I do it. It's natural to feel emotional. It's natural to experience emotional. It's natural to experience emotions. Emotions are information. They're information about situations. They're signposts for core values. I'm not saying don't feel anything. I think professional content creators like Mother Mary, even though she's part of an unethical business model, I think you're expected to handle feedback maturely. I don't think she's doing that. I really don't. I really don't. I think her throwing a temper tantrum, in my opinion, I think it's immature. I think it's counterproductive. I think it's harming the creator's reputation. I absolutely do. And I think it harms her relationship with her audience. But who am I? I'm a gremlin. I'm a gremlin with a conscience. So, sorry, off my soapbox. I just wanted to say that before everybody on her team just decides to pop out of the video. Hello! We do have a new member. Hold on. Member. Golden Kazoo? Dude, let's go. A special Golden Kazoo moment. Where is it? Oh, do I not have the good one? Here you go. Thank you so much, the Golden Kazoo. We have a lint roller. Why do we have a lint roller? Because I lint roll everything. That seemed to be on brand back in the day, and it's still on brand. Christy, welcome to Illyria. If I can remember the button.
Horatio Gold, headmaster.
Thank you.
So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
I have no rhythm, so if you wonder why we do windshield wipers, that is why. Welcome to my channel. Technical difficulties, lint rollers, windshield wipers, and good times, good vibes. All right, let's go back to the call. Thank you for the squirrel trail. Let's continue. Also, Stephanie said you can see the vape pen, and the thing is, don't lie to us. That's us. Don't lie to your audience. It's just rude. It really, truly is rude. It's super rude. Sorry.
Can someone do me a favor?
Block them.
Hey, Gina. Thank you.
Oh my God. Miss Mary, you've had a blessed day. Don't let the enemy steal it from you. God, I think that's God of the Gaps. I don't remember. Saying that every single piece of criticism is a attack of the enemy. Eye roll of a lifetime. Truly, eye roll of a lifetime. Oh, we hit 55 and now we're at 58. Let's go. Like, why are we so butthurt? I don't know. I really don't. In Squirrel Land, all pastries are magically what you need them to be. Yes.
Y'all want to see what I'm doing off screen here?
Sure do.
You can watch me, okay?
She's mad.
Y'all want to see what I'm doing off screen here? You can watch me.
Is that not a vape? When we rewind it? Let me go back. Let me go back to 1 minute. What is that? That's a vape, no? Hello? Oh, she goes for it first. Look at her. Oh my God. Chicken nugget, let's go.
I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
Ma'am?
I want to see what
Sure do. Look at this. Look at that. Let me pull it up for y'all. Sorry, I had it low because why not? The lying it doesn't make me. I feel angry when I see reps lying, when I see anybody, unethical business owners lying, straight to our face. Why can't I make this go smaller? Technical difficulty city, let's go. What the hell? I don't want to be in preview mode. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's what preview mode is. Well, I can change stuff without y'all seeing everything. And then it can go live. I've only been doing this for 3 years. I learn something new every day. I'm like, when am I going to stop learning stuff? I don't know. Hello. How does this never get old? Oh my God. I should have just put this on the cover.
I'm doing off screen here. You can watch me. Okay.
Look at her. She hit it so fast.
Y'all want to see what I'm doing off screen?
Whoever zoomed in on this, you're delightful. What a delightful human. Good luck, Foong. It's lying with condensation. Nail Kita? Yes. Oh my God. Get out of top chat purgatory.
In here. You can watch me.
She didn't think that people saw that?
Okay.
Not Googling. No. Oh my God. I don't know. Did we not give a shit about trust with the audience? Really? Is it not like fuckery? Is it not literal fuckery to have, even if you love Mother Mary, who's a Christian, who claims all this stuff, and then you see her, I'm not talking about the vape, do whatever you want, saying, I don't vape, and then having the vape, and moving it, and then seeing the Google doc, the search. Why doesn't that irritate you? If you like Mother Mary, why does her lying to you, why is that not an issue? Especially, it goes against her core values of being a Christian. No? Hello? Whoever did this, holy guacamole. Let me put the next video up. So, Reddit this morning was wild. Normally, I don't really start my day with Reddit, hardly ever, but Bomb Party Reddit is pretty twisty. So I get on, and I see posts. Then I get on again, 5 minutes later, posts are gone. Then I'm like, what is happening? I need to download something. And it's, Miss Ma'am, it's Mother Mary, losing her shit. Now, let me add a caveat. Let me add a little umbrella to what I'm saying. I think going after her daughter is a chicken nugget move. Setting that aside, I think how she emotionally regulates is unprofessional. And it's unhealthy, in my opinion. I'm just throwing opinions out. I don't think, I mean, vape if you want to. I am saying don't lie to us. Don't pee on us and tell us it's raining. Do you know what I'm saying? And not all vapes are nicotine or THC. There's plenty that are herbal or just flavor. Yep. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Or even Replay Crew, what do y'all think about seeing somebody that you like? Because I'm sure, we see in the live chat, there's a bunch of people who are Team Mother Mary. if you found somebody that you really liked who was lying to you, does that ruin their credibility? Does that make you say like, I don't like what you did? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the issue with the vape. I have the issue with the lying. I have the issue with the lying. Yeah, it's totally Ash Trevino. If y'all don't know what that is, holy guacamole. It's the dishonesty for me. Truly, it's the dishonesty. But here we go. Next, I hope I get these in the right order. I'm so scared I'm going to not get them in the right order. Prepare for yelling. Okay. Oh, God. Come on. We want to drag you over here. I didn't take the Christian music out. I had a clusterfuck before this. Oh, DC, you're awful. You're cussing in front of a lady who's a Christian. I mean, she's probably not going to watch this. I didn't think that Stephanie A was going to watch my stuff either, but I mean, it could happen. I will do my best to read. Now, again, this is me saying people talking about her kid is a no. Now, people have opinions. I can have opinions too. I think how she handled it was unprofessional. What does she gain about lying about that? She's very, if you don't like me, get off my page. Yeah. Why is there not a conversation? I don't know. What did I miss? I must have missed something. Member. Lily just became a member. Thank you so much. Where's welcome to Illyria?
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir.
Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
I think it's bomb party something. Jen knows. Oh, this is way old. My bad. Jen knows all the things. Wendy knows all the things. Stephanie knows all the things. Lisa knows all the things. I do not know the things. I just run my mouth on the internet. Okay? Okay. Scared.
Shannon, thank you, my friend. It's going to get better because I've already figured out how.
We have this entire life. If you're wondering, like, oh my God, they didn't clip it. I didn't clip this, but I have, it's 2025. These just get auto-downloaded to us. Now, it doesn't have the comments on it, but, like, I don't have all the time in the world to spend screen recording. And I know people in subreddit don't either. I would just rather be able to record 30 reps at a time. Wolfie, Florida Bee Fizzin, you know. Carlin, thank you. Carlin gifted a membership. I'm going to star this and I'm going to welcome Lady Lazuli System. Bomb Party Gossip is a subreddit. There is now another subreddit because the mods have made a rule that no talking about Mary's daughter. Can I just add one thing? The Bomb Party reps who are talking to mods and scaring them into taking their videos down because their likeness is being used. Did they forget they are posting as a public figure on the internet? There's nothing, from what I understand, having done this for 3 years, that says anything about you not being able to post someone's likeness, especially if you're a public figure, in a public forum. Now, the mods can do whatever they want. I'm just saying, what am I going to say? I'm just going to squint a little bit at the behavior. That's all. That's all I'm going to say for right now. I don't know. A little bit of an eye roll of a lifetime. And again, it's your subreddit. Do what you want. people are frustrated at the inconsistency and that some reps are getting special treatment. And that is me also saying, I don't think talking about kids is making commenting on somebody's car accident. You have the right to do that. Is it the right thing to do that? You obviously can decide for yourself, and the mods of that subreddit can make their own rules, and they can be inconsistent if they want to. The inconsistency is what is irritating people, I think. But I don't want to speak for all of Reddit. You know what I mean? Oh, God.
How to make it better. So thank you, Tiffany. You used to work in this type of business? Well, you know, I didn't get in this business to make money, so.
What?
What do you mean you didn't get into this business to make money? Hello? Am I in like an alternate dimension right now? Who goes into a business to not make money? You just are like, here, little dollars, float away, fly away to somebody else because I don't want you. What? And this is frustrating. You're telling us you didn't go into the business to make money. What? Sure, Jan.
Savannah's like, sure, Jan. Yes. Interestingly enough, the mods over on Reddit have made a fun little back and forth with Savannah's commentary on Unibrow Lady. And Savannah had a really great, I'm not going to say tirade, but a really great stream of consciousness type of commentary about opinions on the internet. So if y'all haven't seen that, I'd run over there to watch that. So
Stephanie, go right ahead, sweetheart.
Oh, good to know. Jessica said, oh, my pause game. Why didn't we get this screen grab before? Jessica said that she said before that she joined to spread the word of Jesus. Through a multi-level marketing company? Spread the word of Jesus? The guy who flipped tables over in the temple? In front of the temple? Hello? Is my memory of the Bible off? Mother Mary. I was about to say Miss Mary, but maybe I'll say Miss Mary. Ma'am. The emotional dysregulation is what I was talking about earlier. Emotions are information. They're signposts for core values. When you're dysregulated, it's information to say, why am I experiencing this? And then she's activated right now. Is she not? We're about to hear it. I didn't mean to pause it so much.
No, BP is a multi-level marketing business, but we're not a pyramid.
I would argue that BP is a product-based pyramid scheme and that reps either, what are they called? They are inventory loading, or there's another word. There's two of them that you can do where the reps are pressured to inventory load so that they can rank up their upline, or they're told to inventory load because if they don't have product, they're not going to be able to service their customers. And there's never conversations about debt. There's not conversations about budgets. There's not conversations about don't buy so we can rank up. There's never those conversations, in my opinion. I was in 2 MLMs. I was in Mary Kay Cosmetics and I was in Young Living Essential Oils. Not the same as Bomb Party, but all MLMs are very, 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 very similar. Especially in the shape. Mary's up here, her downline, their downline, their downline. It grows in that shape. Now, is it a pyramid scheme? I don't think so, but that's just me. I would make the argument that it's a product-based pyramid scheme. Is that recognized in the law? No, it's not. It's not. Jesus the first MLMer. Oh. Yes, Oracle, you did miss some excitement. This is Mother Mary. She's a Bomb Party rep. She is behaving in an unprofessional manner. She sells boiled Temu jewelry, not from Temu. Boiled Lillian jewelry. We call it boiled Temu jewelry. I cannot say that. We so dubbed it that this morning on members only.
I do, Rare. I do.
She's blocking. Do you have mods in here to protect you? What? What? I mean, I have mods. Y'all are incredible. I also have Nightbot. I also have, and again, you can't do Nightbot on TikTok. You just can't. Oh my god, yes.
My problem is, thank you, Christy. My problem is they're posting about me on that page, but they won't come in here and have a conversation with me.
Oh, stop it. If you go to the new bomb party subreddit, there literally is a screenshot of Mother Mary muting someone for the entire live, even though this time she says, come in here and have a conversation. So which one is it? So we see behavior at the beginning where she said, I'm not vaping. Oh, wait, let me quickly move this out of the way. And then we see her doing the same thing. They want to come in and have a conversation with me. But then she mutes people. So what is it? What is it? Just say, you're not welcome here. You will be muted. Why don't you just say that? Does it look better if you are saying that they're welcome to come have a conversation? But they're not. I don't think it's even good enough for Temu. More like Wish Boiled Jewelry. Oh, I'm open to renaming it, Kristen. This is a different one than the one mad at Jen. The one mad at Jen is going to be streaming about. They look a little bit similar because of the haircut. Mrs. Pico Speaks is going to find the name.
That's my problem. I know, Diamond. I know. Hi, Tracy. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, Andrea. Thank you, my friend. I love you and your family as well.
Okay, fine. That doesn't... Yay, they are keyboard warriors. Again, we talked about accepting criticism from your audience and not saying that everyone's a troll, everyone's whatever, everyone's, exactly on the opposite side of you. You can have feelings and you can have boundaries. Just be consistent with them. Right? Am I wild for thinking that? She can say, I don't want anybody in here. You're going to get muted. The Hammer of Thor. Nobody's welcome. Okay, cool. You're consistent. You're inconsistent right now, and people are frustrated about that. You're on the Fiesta list. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Some of them are, Stephanie. Some of them are. Absolutely, Marissa. I know. I just wanted to come in here and clear up what happened yesterday. And
we also have the live from yesterday. So, yeah. We're not going to get through it all tonight. We will not get it through with it all tonight. Hi, Diane.
It started all over again.
Why does she not flip her camera? Why didn't she just buy... Oh, we're not focusing on that. Sorry. Sorry. Florida Bee Fizzin, or backwards. Rolf? Ebe? Nizv. Not that it matters.
Good morning.
They, the entire world of Bomb Party subreddit has dubbed her Mother Mary due to her religious influences. And yes, and again, ethical Christians are welcome here. Ethical individuals of all religions are welcome here. Ethical being the key point.
Again.
It's not because of the vape. The vape is just the iconic start of the inconsistency, the hypocrisy, the what the hell's going on? And then this situation, she's going to tell us, but also there may be a comment about a president, but we're not going to do politics in the chat. So just stay on course.
No, they've already started posting on the crap page again. And if you're going to come in here and close the door and bring the dogs because it's freezing.
Remy, Weston.
Listen, this is my thing.
What is your thing?
Toaster bath, inevitable badger, EMCU, whoever.
Okay, hold my plate.
The energy shift between, again, you will see it. I do pause a lot because fair use, and you can't watch my stuff and be like, man, that was enjoyable to watch, and I'm not going to go to the other page. A lot of people go to the other pages to watch the full thing. Watch the energy shift that Mother Mary does. Just look out for it.
Get the dogs and bring them in here.
I'm trying to eat breakfast.
I enjoy coming in here in the mornings, Babs.
Remington!
Here we go with this lie, okay? You fluff, whatever. Thank you. Take the trash out.
Sure.
Doesn't matter if it's a multi-level company or not. No one should talk about someone like that. I agree. Let me go back. It's too much when they get personal. Talk about the jewelry all they want, but it should stop there. I'm fair. I mean, I agree with that. She's an unethical business owner. I don't know where she went. Good morning. We love watching you, period. Okay, that's a pro person.
Here we go with this lie, okay? You fluff, whatever. Thank you. Take the trash out.
Sure, you're
texting.
I want people to come in and talk and have a conversation with me, or the people won't come in and have a conversation with me. And then she says, oh, we're going to take the trash out. Which one is it? Be consistent. Yes. And I will get stuck. On this. It's a fun little quirk of my autism. I will get stuck on this. I don't mean to get stuck on this. She's saying two different things. It's confusing. What are the rules? Because the rules don't make any sense. They really don't.
Texting and driving. My daughter was not texting and driving, okay? It was raining. Her car hit a puddle of water. She hydroplaned. Her car went off the road, and when she tried to correct to get it back.
Why are you explaining? My black box said I hadn't picked up my phone in 17 minutes, so thank you, goodbye.
Yes.
Okay. That has nothing. That's a logical fallacy to say that the multi-level marketing company is unethical because the daughter had an accident. And someone saying that, oh, she was doing something when they weren't there, that's fuckery. Don't do that. Now, I can say that's fuckery, and also Mother Mary is participating in fuckery. Multiple things can be true at the same time. I hope that the live chat who's here consistently, I know y'all have frequently acknowledged the complexity, the nuance, the multifacetedness of the human experience. Phones have metadata. They can tell when you pick them up. If y'all watch the what's it called? The guy from South or North Carolina and his son. Anyways, there was data about like when you pick up your phone, your phone tracks that. So when it's moving, one, you got GPS on, and it's tracking this. So she is saying that her phone said she hadn't picked it up in 17 minutes. Murdaugh, yes. Thank you. So if you don't, I mean, there's lots of data out there. Your phone is tracking a lot of data. And it tracks when you lock and unlock it. And it looks at attempts to unlock, like when your face doesn't quite read it or whatever, and it shows all of those too. Fun tidbit for the stream.
I love the people that come in here and talk about what they think they know. Hi, Krista. I know I don't need to explain anything. They can all kick rocks. My thing is,
can we kick rocks or do you want to have a conversation? And I literally am not saying that what people are doing and talking about her daughter's accident are okay. I think have some containment, have some moderation, have some regulation. It's only going to benefit you as a person and as a business owner. I have whatever, my Bill of Rights. Some people think they're weird. I think they help me remember what I care about when I'm stressed out. One of mine is important that I communicate calmly, or I have the right to communicate calmly, civilly, and respectfully with others. I have the right to leave any situation for any reason. I think this would be a great time for her to leave her business platform and come back later when she's emotionally regulated. I have the right to maintain privacy and enforce boundaries in all aspects of life, including home-work balance. This is crossing over both. Yes, she works from home. She's also giving a lot of information about her kid. And I still say it's not right what people were saying about her daughter's accident. I'm trying to just find one more. I have the right to prioritize my emotional well-being and needs equally with others. She could say I need some time for myself. I'm not my best version of myself doing this on the internet. I don't think she is. I don't think this is her best self showing up on the internet. And it's not that she's showing her emotions. She has the right to refuse to accept shame from herself or others for feeling her feelings. Showing anger, feeling and showing anger is okay. Feeling and showing fear is okay. Feeling and showing joy, whatever, pain is okay. Is it then harming your mental health? Okay, we might need to pivot. Is it harming somebody else? We might need to pivot. I don't know. I have no idea. So I just think that she has opportunities to be a better, and everyone's going to argue, oh, you're not a business owner. She's selling things as an independent contractor. That's what she does, even though she's doing it to share the love of Jesus or whatever. And if she was doing that, why wouldn't she just give all the profits to charity? I don't know. She did it for Jesus, but she's benefiting monetarily? I don't know.
Is if you want to come in here and have a conversation, first of all, don't spout lies, okay? Because you know nothing. This is the child that was not supposed to survive a horrific accident.
And listen,
okay?
Don't disrespect the pimp walk, okay? Don't disrespect it.
I owe you nothing.
I owe you nothing, but I continue to give you a lot of information. She has the right to privacy, and she keeps blowing that out of the water. I'm going to keep giving you more and more and more and more. I'm going to keep rationalizing, validating my sharing of stuff that she doesn't have to share. She's allowed to defend her kid too. She is.
If you want to talk crap about me and my daughter on your trash page, come in here and talk to me face to face.
They're just mad because I'm more successful with a brain injury than they are.
Logical fallacy. I think that her gait was impacted by the accident. Again, looking at that and making any kind of a connection to multi-level marketing in terms of the unethicalness or ethicalness of it, that's fuckery. Now, how she's behaving as a leader with her influence, that's open for discussion. I know. Okay. I cannot. Yes, Becca, exactly. How easy would it have been to say? She could say, we are not talking about that here. This is a live to sell BP. I resolve my issues in private. I'm selling BP right now.
Then there's that.
Okay, next video. There's 5 of them, so y'all have probably already seen this. Part 2. Ready for it.
And I make healthy breakfast. They probably have not eaten something that much in like 3 months.
Trash pandas.
If y'all missed it, not that everyone cares. I care because I get a good chuckle out of it. We included some pandas on the thumbnail, and I'm just going to share it because we can. Because why not? I mean, I think, where did it go? What music is playing? Oh my god. Hold on.
On Friday, if you're a member of the VIP page, there will be a VIP.
No! What is playing?
At 11 o'clock
Quit.
Friday, Thursday night, we
Save.
accepting
What is playing right now?
for the VIP page, and they pick back up Friday night.
Please
at
hold.
11 o'clock.
I'm trying to figure my life out.
Saturday is Sub Saturday, so you'll get to use your Sub Saturday code. It can be anything from a focal pen going in your bag.
Does this not just sell you on the idea to subscribe? We're just having technical difficulties, and I'm not quite sure what the hell's going on. I'm trying to close everything possible that could be making noise. Where's the sound coming from? Please hold. Refresh.
You're welcome, my friend. Thank you guys for being
Something that much in like 3 months.
Okay, there's some sound coming from somewhere.
Refer to the
And it's still playing. I'm trying my best. Oh my god. Let me close this. Let me close this. This hasn't happened to me in a while, but of course it's happening today, and that's okay. I can still... I literally have no idea where the sound's coming from. Okay. Do you want to quit? Save and quit. Great. I'm not sure what's happening. Let me see what's open. I have a lot of desktops open. Is it... Oh! We did it!
EWBE.
We did not do it. Oh my god. Let me close this out and see if this is it for some reason. Okay, there's a sound. The sound's gone. Great. The sound's gone. We'll go back to it. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Just kidding.
And I make
healthy decisions. Thumbs downers, welcome. Thumbs downer. I'm surprised we only have one. Here we go. Oh, I know what happened. Where's my sound? I know what happened. Sound effects. Delete. Is that... Is it good now? Yes. Okay. We're back.
Healthy breakfast. They probably have not eaten something that much in like 3 months.
Trash pandas.
Trash pandas.
I know. I know.
Oh God. Sorry.
No, wait, did I not bring my protein shake in here?
That's not me, it's the video.
Reset. I know, Lizzie. Isn't it funny that they can't come in here, Tia? They're going after your niece again.
Is it funny or not? Here's the TLDR. If you're new, we are watching a bomb party rep who is in a multi-level marketing company, because bomb party is an MLM. I think it's a product-based pyramid scheme. That's not a legal term. That's just something that the anti-MLM movement, not to make things up, but to try to explain the fuckery that happens with inventory loading. And she was kind of standing up for her daughter in a hypocritical way. Somebody comment on her daughter's accident, which not okay. How Florida Bee Fizzin, who's a top leader, while she's a top leader, she didn't get into MLM for the money. She got in it to bring people to Christ or share Christ or something. And she has lost the plot. She is behaving in an unprofessional way, in my opinion, but also I think generally an unprofessional way. She is being hypocritical. She's also, her background of being untruthful is very clear. We watched her say, I don't have a vape. She turned the camera. She moves the vape that we see. That's kind of her starting out point of maybe untrustworthy. So now we're here. No, not again. Okay, hold on.
On Friday, if you're a member of the VIP page, there will be a VIP code.
What? Oh, we're in video. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. I did it, Mom. Okay.
I know.
You better say it like you mean it.
Yeah. Tia, Gabby said they're just jealous that they're not as successful as she is.
Defamation lawsuits are real. How is it defamation if we're reacting to a video? How? And it's only defamation if it's untrue? Hello? And she's talking about bringing lawyers in, like, to do what? To do what? Showing a video that you posted online? They just love to say defamation. They have no idea what they're talking about.
Oh, absolutely, Mel. Absolutely.
I couldn't imagine living their life. They're sad, miserable people. Love that. Thanks so much. Again, logical fallacy. If you don't know what a logical fallacy, it's an error in logic that people use in conversations or arguments, and I don't know. It's just, we talk about them here on my channel. I think we had a few up already. Let me just find them. I'll press play.
Why are you giving them what they would come on? You all need to grow. I need to grow up.
Appeal to emotion already happened at minute 5. This is on the longer video where it's going to happen. She's using emotional language and music to evoke sympathy and support from the audience. The speaker, Mother Mary, appeals to emotions by portraying herself as a victim of unfair accusations and hatred. We already saw that one. So we'll just play it so y'all can see. That's appeal to emotion. And here. What is the appeal to emotion fallacy? Manipulating emotions instead of presenting logical arguments is the appeal to emotion. For example, think of the children. How can you vote against this bill? It's inserting things that aren't about the topic. And they do that to try to, and again, there's appeal to pity and stuff like that.
Texting and driving means accidents are deserved. She wasn't even on her phone. Oh, please do, Tia Patty. Go take care of the trash.
I agree. Talking about the accident, fuckery. Come on. Also, her using ad hominem. Mother Mary calling people trolls. Attacking the character of the critics, suggesting that they don't know how to contribute to society. That's further on in the video. And again, she's doing that by saying they're trash pandas, all this other good stuff. We'll play them more throughout.
They probably all voted for Biden.
Stop.
Listen to this. Look at the energy change like this. The reason I say that is it seems like she's one person on the camera, one person away from the camera. I think, in my opinion, I'll say my hypothesis is I see her being two-sided with I don't vape and then there's a vape on a thing, and then come into my live and talk to me, but I'm also going to mute everybody who has any dissenting opinions. And then we see this and how fast her energy changes. I'm like, holy mother forking shirt balls. I'm going to go back like 20 seconds. Whoops.
Texting and driving means accidents are deserved. She wasn't even on her phone. Oh, please do, Tia Patty. Go take care of the trash.
They probably all voted for Biden.
Stop. We don't discuss politics.
Oh, you're right.
At all.
You're right.
Oh, thank you, Tammy. Yeah. We're going to change the subject. We're going to change.
Yeah, and they shouldn't have been saying that accidents are deserved. That's fuckery. It's interesting because it does muddy the waters in that sometimes it's difficult for me to feel. I feel rage about commenting on someone commenting and making accusations about the car accident, and I feel rage. I feel anger at Mother Mary's deceptive behavior. I am angry at her lack of emotional regulation and the way it comes across to her audience. I am surprised at her change in energy between now, the happy person, and how she just talked to her daughter. I've got a lot of questions. I really do. Okay, Savannah.
Listen.
When I see her smile and go between being offended and then seeming like she likes the attention, the story I make up about that is even though she's acting outraged, she's also enjoying being in the gossip center of this. That's the story I make up about it. That could be completely wrong. If that story is true, I partly feel validated in that she is displaying deceptive behavior. I feel confused because she said one thing and she's behaving a different way, to me, that would not be a leader I would want to go anywhere near. Make the decision for yourself.
Gabby for president. Listen. No, you're fine, Tammy. Thank you for correcting that, because I'm going to tell y'all right now, the biggest problem with texting and reading something is there's no diction, okay? So when somebody types something, you can totally read it wrong and it come out the wrong way, okay?
Can I also say she is just talking about diction, that you can't pick that up from a text. And then earlier, she's talking about how she's portrayed wrongly, but she's the one posting these videos, and people have opinions about the behavior. What nuance are we missing? Maybe we're missing background, but this is behavior that she's actually doing in real life in front of an audience. It's hard to misinterpret what she's saying, what she's doing.
So, thank you, and I appreciate that. But I came on here just to let you guys know.
Some bomb party expert, is that a bomb party necklace? I was going to say something else. Did Lillian actually make that necklace? Is this real life? Epsom salt is the best. A shit ton of it. Like, I don't know, 2 pounds of it. The resort collection. What would you say if you had to compare it to a real life item? What would we say that the necklace looks like? And this is to my point of bomb party jewelry not only has an incorrect MSRP value, but the actual design of the items is fuckery. And Lillian couldn't find taste in a room if the lights were on. In my opinion, I think it's some of the ugliest shit I've ever seen. Dog chain. Yep. Home Depot chain aisle. I think dog chain. And also chain aisle. Wendy and Jen, some of our bomb party experts, are hitting it on. I mean, if you like this, that's fine. I don't think it's worth the price. And there's sometimes you can do chains in a cool way. I don't think this is it.
My dog, absolutely, Gypsy. Her father and God saved her in that accident.
Her father and God, or her father God? Who saved her?
Right, Stephanie? Right, Stephanie? She said, should I make you a shirt that says my lawyer's watching also?
So what? So what, the lawyer's watching also? I'm confused. What is the lawyer going to do? You're going to pay whatever $500 hourly fee for them to say you're SOL? What are you talking about? Her father's deceased? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought he was in the car with her. I was confused. I am not trying to be a snarky person. I was just, sometimes processing is difficult. I appreciate the extra info. Yeah, Stiff, it's a BP necklace.
Thank you.
I didn't also think about people thinking that family members who have passed away help their family still on Earth. My brain didn't go there.
It's from July of 24.
Dear God, this looks like, I'm not going to say it. Maybe I am going to say it. There are some rings that we have labeled sperm rings, and I would say this might be in that family of Maybe a sperm ring that is telling us that we need to go to the doctor. But that's just my opinion. I'm just sharing opinions about the jewelry.
January of 24. Stephanie, I would gladly pay for it.
Okay, next one. Are y'all enjoying the stream? This is wild to me.
Appreciate you. Roll Tide. In red. No, make it in purple, Stephanie.
Did you get a new case?
Yes. I had to because my other one was a 16, was a 15, and it didn't fit the 16. Hail State.
You got a new salt?
Hi, Ronnie.
You really don't remember, do you? When I was in Atlanta, I had to get a new phone.
It's always so strange to me when I see people be so nice on camera and they're less than nice to their family members off camera. I find it surprising. I find it also giving me a lot of information.
Absolutely. Thank you, Krista. Let them over and over again.
Where are you actually? Where's the bomb party shit? Why aren't you boiling our Temu jewelry? Or our wish jewelry? Why aren't you dissolving any awful bath bombs and breathing in the awful fumes? Sorry, if y'all are not covering up your little hot water bowl when you're fizzing your stuff. Notice all the reps have developed this kind of sniff. Look for it next time. Hi, Chelsea. Thanks so much, Carlin. I appreciate that. I did turn ads off for this stream because I thought it would be better for people just to be able to watch since I'm going to be pausing it. I was down a Reels hole. That's okay. Oh, let us do what? Eat cake? I could go for some cake.
Absolutely, Marissa.
And I have the same vote as 2019.
No, you have not. You got a new phone for Christmas last year.
Her daughter has a brain injury, and Mother Mary is literally being a chicken nugget to her. We don't name call here, just FYI. Chicken Nugget and Numpty are our names that we can call. And any opinions, share it with an IMO, in my opinion, because I don't know. I do know. We have some boundaries. We have a lane to stay in, and it normally keeps the live chat in a safe place for everybody. Why is she so snarky to her kid? Her kid has a brain injury. If her kid doesn't remember, why is she talking to her like this on the live? Oh, it's not your kid. Why are you talking about it? I mean, I have an opinion. I certainly have an opinion, and you posted this live. Oh, but I didn't want to save it. Guess what? We have the entire thing. That's not a threat. It's just, it is what it is. It's 2025. Numpty Nugget. Oh my God.
Christmas of 23. So it's only a year old.
That checks out.
No, it does not.
I said that checks out.
Oh, I thought you said that. Sorry, I thought you said you're getting your sleeve and your cottage cheese.
She didn't like what her daughter said to correct her, so she had to come back in and tell her that she had her sleeve and cottage cheese so she could continue to be higher up. In my opinion, have y'all noticed that some people have a difficult time saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry," and not rationalizing the behavior? They can just do wrong shit and say they're sorry. The internet's forever. Yep, sure is.
Tia Patty. Absolutely, Tia. How are you? Nadia.
Where's potato?
Okay, next one. That was 3, I think. Oh, she's mad again? Jesus and jewelry? Can I ask one of the bomb party experts, please? Or if you are on, I don't know, if you're on the Fizzin team, the Bee Fizzin, whatever it's called, does your upline, Miss Mary, donate all of her profits to charity? The reason I ask is, not all the profits, just anything above you repaying yourself for the jewelry you buy. Are you donating all of your profits to a charity because you said that you didn't join the company to make money? I would love to know. And if you are not donating all of your profits to charity, what does that mean when you said, I didn't join to make money, I joined to share the love of Christ, be a light, whatever? Hello? If she is donating it, I would love to know. I would love to say, oh my gosh, I was so wrong. She actually is donating every single penny to a charity. No, I do not. I raise money for autism awareness. I don't understand what that means. You do not donate every single penny to autism awareness, or you don't take the money. You pay everything out to autism awareness. Live chat, be nice. We actually have a ton of people show up from the people we were reacting to, so you're welcome to stay. We only have one rule: civility and respect, and no name calling, which I guess falls under the civility and respect. Live chat will offer it to you. That's the rules of the house. You don't have to not be here. You're not going to be timed out unless you break the rules about civility and respect.
Thank you, Nicole.
Also, Mary, just as a recap, we have two differences, I think, from the trolls who were in your live. We think commenting on your daughter's accident is absolute fuckery, that shouldn't have happened. And then we also have some issues with BP as an MLM and things that happen on the live that take away from your credibility and was a knock to your professionalism. So I wanted to make that clear. We have very different ideas about what's okay. We thought people commenting on that was awful. So
Absolutely, Moni. Absolutely. Oh, it's several. It's several. And the sad thing about it is I know that 2 of them are actually fizzing sisters. And I pray for them because why?
here's my issue. If you have actual issues with someone, what's the point of saying, I'm going to pray for you, instead of saying, I have issues with you saying this on my live chat. I have issues with us being in the same company and you coming after me as another sideline sister in the same organization. Why is bringing God into it when you have actual physical issues with people? Why is that something that rings true for you? Yeah, I mean, I just want to be clear. I try to be upfront with people. I know it can be difficult having a video made about you. So I think we're talking about you as a leader, you having a power imbalance with your audience. We talked about that in the beginning. So
They would think that little me with a team of 9 is going to actually do something to harm them and their team of 800. I mean, absolutely, Janie.
because I'm not going to stoop to their level. How is saying I have boundaries about somebody cussing or yelling or being sarcastic in an argument or whatever internal boundaries you have or whatever external boundaries you have, I have an issue with you talking about my daughter's accident. I think it takes, whatever it is. And if you continue to do it, I will escalate the situation, or just letting you know I'm not okay with this. And here's why. Why is not addressing it stooping to their level, or why is not addressing it keeping you above their level? Is just my question. And Av has a question. And I'll read Chelsea's next. Av said, "Do you actually pray for them with kindness, or do you say that to seem superior to them? Do you care if they don't want prayers, especially if they're not Christian?" That's a question I'd love for you to answer. And again, you have the right to not answer any questions. I just want you to know that if you're here. Chelsea said, "I don't like the weaponizing of prayer against someone, especially when it's spoken about on a public platform. If you want to pray for them, just pray for them. You don't have to announce it, in my opinion." I'd love to hear your feedback and your thought process and what goes into that. And if you're comfortable, again, please remember that you have the right to not explain yourself and not answer any questions. You seem very dysregulated on this live, and I guess my 12th question I have is, what prevented you from saying, "I'm really dysregulated. I'm going to take time to make sure I'm preserving and promoting my emotional well-being, and I'll be back when I can be my best self"? What prevented you from doing that?
It is, Hannah. It is absolutely sad. And the sad thing about it is, good morning, April. I know. No one's going to steal my joy. What they're doing is they're bringing me down to their level, and I'm so sorry.
If nobody is stealing your joy, then how are they actually bringing you down to their level? I know I'm asking a bunch of questions. Feel free to. I don't think I'm superior to anyone, and yes, I honestly pray over them with peaceful love. Okay. Taking a second for this. Why does it matter if they know that you're praying for them? And if they don't want you to pray for them? If your perspective is, I'm going to love people like Jesus loved them, why is telling them you're praying for them the best position forward? I'd love to know. I'd love to know your thought process.
They're a part of the BP family, yes.
So let me get this straight. The people who were part of the BP family are the ones that were commenting on your daughter's accident? If that's the case, how come, what's preventing you from escalating this to corporate? I know I'm asking a bunch of questions. I'm sorry. My brain is like this.
Moni, text me after you wake up. I saw that, Miss Bar. I saw that when I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning.
Hey, Dishrag, here's my perspective. And I'm going to be pretty aggressive about enforcing my rules. Civility and respect. Your comment does not follow the rules. You said if you go to the BP snark page, you'll notice that the reps that pay no attention to the snark get pushed to the bottom of the page, but Mary just keeps it going and going and going. That doesn't follow the rules of civility and respect. You can say that in a different way. because Mary is actually here, and you can also address Mary like she's actually in the room because she's here. So those are my rules. It's my live chat. It's my job to protect the chat. Obey the rules or you can leave. That doesn't mean everyone has to agree to the same thing. But being here is a certain agreement that you are going to be civil and respectful.
Oh yeah, they are. I know of two of them personally. I mean, I know of two of them for sure. 100% two of them.
Is you're not escalating this to corporate, and does it? I just have questions. When I hear you in the chat saying that you're not going to escalate it to corporate, or that you don't want to stoop to the level, the story I make up about that is you have an idea about turning the other cheek and not stepping down or not stooping to someone's level. And I feel confused. I feel frustrated. I feel irritated hearing that. Is that true? Is my story true? Is it false? Or can you give me more information about that? I mean, Dishrag, like, we're talking about Mary. She's totally welcome to be here. I can also say that if my live is not your cup of tea, it's your choice to stay or leave. I find it interesting. I'm surprised because we were confused about your invitation for people to come and talk to you in your live. And then you also talked about taking out the trash. And then we saw pictures of you muting people in the BP subreddit page. You have the right to mute people. It's confusing to hear you say, come have a conversation with me. And then there's a lot of information control that goes on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm excited that you're here. My brain is like this. I understand that I'm asking too many questions. Feel free to answer whatever you want to. I'm definitely, that's my bad. That's my bad.
I'm not name dropping here because I'm first of all, I'm not running to BP to tell on them. I'm going to personally go to them. I'm going to go to them first.
I like that. I like that. I like that idea that you go to them first.
No, they're current reps. They're current reps.
Okay, you're giving more information. I loved what you said. I'm not going to BP corporate yet. I'm going to go to them and talk to them. Then why are you adding more information here? I'm truly wanting to know. And I won't ask any other questions. I'm going to do my best. I'm neurodivergent, and sometimes I'm like, I have a million questions. So I'm very sorry about that.
Yep.
Okay, next one.
Congratulations, thank you so much.
That's why we do it, Marcy.
It really makes all the effort worth it. Gathering the most in-depth
Oh, I gotcha. No, you're fine. No, we don't write it, Don. I'm not sharing with anybody who they are, okay? I'm going to handle it myself.
Good.
Because I want them to know that I know who they are.
No, here's the thing. Here's why I disagree. You're allowed to be dysregulated. It seems like you are. It seems like you have good ideas. You have good intentions in terms of, I'm going to handle this in private. We don't write it down because I'm not gathering a mob to go after 2 reps. I'm dealing with things in private. Let's go fizz. Let's go fizz stuff. Cool. Can she video join? Nah. Again, I don't do that. Sorry. I interview reps who've gotten out, but we're talking about this in a slow way. We're able to stay more emotionally regulated here in doing it this way. I'm happy to invite people into the chat. No. There's a picture of you muting someone on the TikTok. You talked earlier in this TikTok about inviting people because they're keyboard warriors. They should be able to come and tell it to your face on TikTok. And then someone posted a picture of you muting them for the entire rest of the live, or one of your mods. My question was, if you want to invite people to have conversations with you, it is contrary to that statement to then mute people in the chat. And I'm not saying that you even have to offer to let people come have conversations with you. I'm saying it's confusing.
And
The snark page was made to be about jewelry, but it's been about attacking my appearance and me personally. That's ad hominem for sure. It is ad hominem. That's something that you can say, hey, that's a boundary. You're muted. Meaning you can block people, whatever, on TikTok. That other than commenting on the jewelry, because that's something you sell, ad hominem would be out the window. I'm specifically talking about you inviting people to have conversations with you in the chat in TikTok Live. And then I've seen one picture, just for example, where they had been muted for the entire live. And my question is, did you actually mean to offer to have conversations with people in your live? Or was that just lip service and you weren't truly interested in having people talk? The person who was muted was my farts, and he stated my daughter was texting and driving. Okay. I mean, that's fair. I bomb party gossip is about a lot of different people. I think that it's very possible to get hyper focused on things that are about you. And I also understand the inappropriateness of people commenting on your daughter's accident. And I can see as a mom, I can understand that you care deeply about your daughter, and watching people talk about her can be very dysregulating. That it can activate you into a point of being out of control with your emotions. Yes, emotions are information. My question, or a lot of my questions, I don't think as a public figure, as a leader in bomb party, that choosing to be dysregulated and how it came out and the things that you were saying was a good representation of bomb party. I don't think that it was a good representation of you. I don't think you showed up as your best self. I think you could have. You deserve to show up as your best self. Truly. Even though I don't like bomb party, I think it's an unethical business model, and that you had lots of logical fallacies that you shared on your live stream. False dilemma, appeal to emotion, ad hominem, appeal to authority, hasty generalization, straw man argument, appeal to pity. I don't think as a leader using those is a way to lead your team well, even though I don't agree with Bomb Party, even though I don't agree with MLM. That's part of the issue. I again, and just like we can comment on makeup with pharmacy about is the makeup worth the price, which we don't think it is. In Bomb Party, I don't think the jewelry matches up with the MSRP. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't like the jewelry. I have the right to have different opinions and beliefs than you do, and I extend you the same right. So, anyways.
Then God will deal with them. So
I do not like weaponizing God against someone else. You go from, I'm going to pray for them, to God is then going to deal with them. Which one is it? You are correct, but when you're pushed to the edge, I apologize for my actions to my community and ask for grace. I don't, and again, one of my things is you're in control. For the most part, you're in control of your actions. You have the ability to say, this happened to me in the live chat. These independent reps these are the actions, and I feel angry, frustrated, irritated, pained about everybody talking about my daughter like this. It has nothing to do with my business. And I'm going to keep my page about Bomb Party. And I also make a stand and say, this is inappropriate. And you can have all the feelings in the world because that's information saying, hey, my love for my kid, this information is a signpost for that core value. Is my information I'm getting from my emotions, what's the best way to show up as my best self? You're not being pushed to the edge. You have emotions and you have a response. Just like I have emotions, I can choose to have a response. Have I responded well on my streams all the time? Hell no. Sure haven't. Here's one of the issues we brought up. Dishrag said, I honestly don't know what Mary vaping has to do with anything. She's not on her live puffing away in front of the camera. We don't give a shit about the vaping. Here's the issue. Mary proclaims to be a Christian, and honesty is part of the core values of being a Christian. When you say, I don't vape, then you turn the camera and there's a vape on the table. We have honesty being presented, then we have dishonesty when we see the vape. It's not about her vaping. It's not about saying, oh, Christians shouldn't vape. That's not the point. It's saying, is Mary in her position of authority, in her position of a public figure, is her leading her team? I would hope it would be one of the core values would be honesty. Not saying you have to be perfect. I was surprised. I was surprised when I saw that video. Mary said, I lost control when they accused my daughter of faking her accident. You're absolutely right, and I apologize. No one knows what I went through, and it struck a nerve. I believe that. I think you're showing up as your best self when you're regulated. That doesn't mean not feeling your emotions. That doesn't mean when I hear the BP reps claim that my daughter caused her accident, the story I make up about that is that they're trying to push my buttons, that they have no respect for my daughter, that they have nothing better to do than come after me. And I feel anger. I feel irritated. I feel at a level 10 in terms of being outside my window of tolerance. I know that's not true, and I am angry because I love my kid. Anger's emotion. And then you get to say, how am I going to show up for my team? And I know you apologize. Okay, I'll play the video again. And maybe I'm confused. I'll play this video after. We'll watch part 5 in a second. This is the video I'm talking about. Tell me what I'm confused about.
I'm okay. There you go, Miss Hazel. Perfect. Okay, so you want the pink?
Yeah,
All
ask
right,
any
you want
question.
the pink band.
Ask any questions you want to. I'll star them so I can answer them.
Where did I put it? There. So let me just get this straight. You have one more. No, I wasn't vaping. I'm on my computer.
Are you saying that you weren't vaping at that time, but you vape, and that you weren't denying that you vape, or what? I guess I'm gonna play the whole thing, and then I'd love to. I'm curious. I'm curious about your answer. Yeah, I'll answer.
My computer is off screen, guys. Thank you, Miss Daisy.
I don't have an issue with you vaping. I absolutely do not.
Yes.
Yeah. Feel free to ask it.
I'll be more than glad to do that, love.
I'll star it.
What? Why would you make an assumption that I was off-screen vaping? If you were here all the time, then you would know what I do. You don't need to be rude.
If you vape and it's not an issue, then what is the issue with someone saying you vape? Guys, do not talk about people like they're not here when they're in the live. That's part of the civility and respect that I'm talking about. Don't talk about Mary like she's not here. She's in the chat. I've already asked y'all not to do that. You're running up against my boundaries of saying we're going to be civil and respectful. Civility and respect is not talking about someone like they're not in the room. Okay, I will answer this. I'm starring it. I'm going to finish the video and then I will answer it. I've started, so we're not going to lose it.
Y'all make me want to take a crazy day. Can someone do me a favor? Gina. Thank you. Y'all want to see what I'm doing?
The camera's turned. We see the pink vape. I am going to be very strong about my boundaries, and I will continue to strongly enforce them. It's my live chat in terms of cultivating a space where everybody's welcome, and I'm going to be more direct than I normally am.
Doing off screen here. You can watch me, okay? Y'all want to see what I'm doing off screen here? You can watch me, okay?
So that's let me answer your question. Mary said, so if it's my platform and my business, why is it okay for them to come in and disrupt my business? Just mute them. I mean, it's your boundaries. It's your home. Just like this is my house, metaphorically, live chat's my space. If in a home, if we came over to your house, Mary, and you said, hey, no shoes allowed, just leave them by the front door, and I would be, great, I'll take my shoes off, no biggie. Let's say John comes over and he's like, I'm not going to take my shoes off. I don't take my shoes off in people's homes. you then have the ability to say, hey, a boundary in my house is taking your shoes off. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. That's an example of what I'm talking about. It's your page. You get to say, people don't talk about my daughter's accident here on my page. I've asked people not to do that. It's crossing a boundary. You're blocked. And that goes for everyone. My daughter's accident's off limits. If you choose to bring it up, you'll be blocked. Meaning, if they cross a boundary, you are telling them what you're going to do, not forcing them to do something that you can't force them to do it. Does that make sense? No. Here's the question. You brought up in one of the earlier videos, my question was this. You brought up in one of the earlier videos that we or a bunch of people are keyboard warriors and come and talk to you in your chat. Like, come have the conversation. Come bring you the issues they have with your professionalism, with your bomb party business, with the whatever it is. Then the difference in the, hey, you're welcome to come and talk to me in the live chat, and then you talk about us being trash pandas, take out the trash, block, or mute. And I understand there's trolls, there's other people. I get that. I'm saying, what are the rules? And I think I would have big feelings about that too. I think that somebody saying that I was something that I'm not would be frustrating. I think it would, that there's a chance that I would become dysregulated over it. Again, I'd love to hear your answer. I know I'm asking a bunch of questions. So, Mary, the bigger question about muting people is, are people who disagree with MLM actually welcome in the chat of your live stream, or do they get muted immediately as well? Okay. So what's the infrastructure of people being able to come into your live? Now, not trying to disrupt your business. I tell people on my chat, don't go mess around with people on TikTok. Don't go and ruin their chances of selling stuff on your live stream. We call it touching the poop, meaning not going into someone's live stream, because more often than not, 99.99% of the chance, talking about MLM is very dysregulating for people in MLM. We don't do that. So, but if there are people who want to talk, what are your boundaries about letting them do that? And Savannah said, Mary, in my opinion, your life will be so much happier when you stop caring about comments like that. If people want to give you shit for muting people, who cares? I think for me, it's a question about who people get to know as their leader. If we talk about the bite model of authoritarian control, deception's part of the destructive side of influence. I'm always cautious when I see that. I think I've seen multiple times where there's been some type of conflict or miscommunication, and as a leader, that's something that perks my ears up when I react to multi-level marketing leaders focusing on the company but then talking about the leaders. I'm trying to pull up your comments, Mary. Just hold on a second. Yeah, Carlin said you can't stop people from being terrible, but you can stop them from using your platform to do so. boundaries are for you. And I would say, Mary, if people are being mean, for sure block them. If they're not being civil and respectful in your house, on your live stream, that can be a rule. You just need to figure out what your boundaries are. I think you show up as your best self, regulated. Truly. Do I know what it's like to have tens of thousands of followers? No, I don't. I've seen you more regulated than you have been. And, my perspective is the logical fallacies that you use are detrimental to you being a leader in your MLM. And that's me having a side note of I don't support MLMs. Normally I don't ever reach out to anybody I react to. It could be anyone. I just reacted to you today. Jen's more of the bomb party expert. I'm not. I react to bomb party as reps are carrying out the idea of the bomb party multi-level marketing model. I'm not saying, oh my God, I hate Mary. Let's bully Mary. It's what's the behavior? What's the behavior of a leader in an MLM? What are the high control group issues from the leader? And what are the logical fallacies? Hey, if we're going to say something, use in my opinion. And be respectful. And I appreciate, just like I appreciated Stephanie and Amber showing up in the live we did about the unibrow situation. I don't appreciate what happened afterwards, but the conversation was great. And I think the conversation was great because live chat was mostly welcoming. And I know it's difficult coming into a space where most people believe one thing and you believe a different thing. And I have over 1,000 videos. I think the issue is the business model. I think it's unethical. That's what I try to repeat. Mary's so much more chill in the chat. Yeah. And I appreciate the people who are addressing Mary directly instead of talking about Mary like she's not here. Not all MLM reps are open to conversation. Correct. A lot of them don't even see in the past, I've been doing this for 3 years. They have such big followings, and I do have restrictions on who I react to. I try to react to public figures and say, as an example, here's a public figure carrying out the MLM, not looking at someone who has 10 followers on TikTok or someone who has, my restrictions for that is 100 people in the live chat or over 10,000 followers when we react live. Yeah, and that's a good point. You can mute, block, and again, us giving you critique, it's still your page. You get to choose to be dysregulated. And I don't say that sarcastically. I truly say, like, it's your space. You get to make it how you want to make it. And that's also encouraging you. I hope it's encouraging you to say, you talk about you want it to be a joyful space. Have the boundaries and say, here's how you get to, I invite you in. And here's the rules. And if you choose not to obey the rules, here's the consequences. I will block you. I will mute you. Whatever that is for you. And then you don't even have to say, oh, so-and-so got muted, so-and-so got blocked, whatever. So we're going to finish the last video. And also, just one more thing. I try to react to full videos. I have the full live stream we are doing part because I'm long-winded. I thought I was going to be able to get to the live stream. We're going to have to do it a different day. Because we talk about the logical fallacies. We talk about appeal to emotion. We talk about ad hominem. We talk about equivocation. We talk about appeal to pity. We talk about a lot of these things, so we stay away from ad hominem and we stay in the things that impact people in multi-level marketing.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
That's why we do it, Marcy.
It really makes all the effort worth it. Gathering the most in-depth
Oh, I gotcha. No, you're fine. No, we don't write it, Dawn. I'm not sharing with anybody.
I appreciate you saying we don't write it, Dawn. That's hard to do. And you acknowledge that your subscribers who like you want to ride for you. And as a leader, you saying we do not write it, Dawn. Kudos to you for that.
Who they are, okay? I'm going to handle it myself because I want them to know that I know who they are. And
I want them to know what they did to me, what they said to me was inappropriate. It was incorrect. If it happens again, I will go to BP Corporate. My expectation is that you treat me this way, and if you don't, I will not be engaging with you anymore. If it happens again, I will go to BP Corporate. And you tell them what you're going to do if they cross a boundary. Not saying, oh my God, I'm so mad. They crossed a boundary. And it's fuckery what they did. Not to cuss a bunch, but it's absolute fuckery to comment on someone's accident they have. That shouldn't have happened.
then God will deal with them. So that's all I'm going to say. I didn't start this business because I wanted to be a diamond and I wanted to make money. I did this because I wanted to share God's love. And today I'm not a very godly person, and I apologize. I was up and down all night praying, but I will tell you, tomorrow will be a different story. Tomorrow will be.
I appreciate the apology. I mean, I appreciate you talking to your followers. I'm obviously not in the camp of the people who adore you and love you and consistently show up to your lives. You were apologizing to them.
Be a different story. Oh, they are watching, and I don't care. I don't care because it's going down. They promised me that they would keep me off their page. They would stop the posts. I don't care how full.
I understand stopping posts that have nothing to do with Bomb Party. I would gently say this. It's fair use. People on the internet are going to internet. You cannot reason with nonsense. And, you know, there's shitty people on the internet. They shouldn't have done it. And knowing that, how do you go forward and how do you bring your best self?
The room is, half of them are probably the jerks from that page, and I really don't care. I dare them to post one more thing about me.
I love that. So Thinker, Dreamer, Sketcher, Spy said, yeah, Mary has been very respectful to me when she's responded to my comments outside of YouTube. That's great. And I think we try to do it here. When you do something great, we try to comment on it. At least I do. Because it's not fair of us to be like, oh, I'm only going to comment on the shitty parts. And I'm never going to say, oh, kudos to you. Kudos to you for apologizing. Kudos to you for saying we do not write it down. I can say both of those.
Post about the jewelry. Post that it's plastic. Post that you think it's trash. I don't care. But stop posting about me.
Fair. Again, you are a public figure. You're a leader in the company. Even though you said you only have 9 people on your team, you have influence because of how many followers you have on TikTok. I think it's fair to say stop posting about my daughter. I understand what I signed up for when I got on the internet, when I became a public figure. Yes, in a perfect world, comment on the jewelry. And also, what are the ethics of the leader position in a multi-level marketing company, and how does their destructive influence impact the people in their downline or the people who are watching Bomb Party? Those are my questions. I know I'm asking a million ones. I'm sorry. Yep.
I don't care. Let them post. That just gives.
I just want to say 12 more things. I'm not saying for you to not care. Emotions are information. It's information for you, and it's reasonable to be dysregulated, that you care deeply about your daughter, and that brings up deep emotions, that somebody is commenting on why your daughter got into an accident, and that they're even commenting on it in general, and allegedly the people who are commenting on it are people who are in Bomb Party with you. I think all of those things have the capability of bringing up a ton of emotion, and that's okay. I have the right to feel anger and express anger. Emotions are neutral. I know in the Bible there's the fruit of the Spirit. I believe that emotions are neutral, and what you do with the emotions puts it in the category of moral or immoral. I want you to be able to say, I'm angry, and that's okay. I'm really sad to see that people I thought were going to be supportive in my community were so evil and mean to my daughter. And I don't want you to say, sure have, had a weak moment 2 years ago. Sure have. Yeah, I did it on a live. Sorry. Yeah, and I think, like, I hope that you don't. I hope you get out of MLM, but I also, in the process, when I was in MLM, I did things that I regret. I hope that in MLM, you don't run up against those core values that you sacrifice because of the company, because of shitty people on the internet, whatever it is. I hope that whoever you decide to be, you get to choose to be that person every day, and you don't have regrets. Sorry, I'm like, oh, you're good. I don't remember the question. Oh, you can watch this video from the beginning, but Mary, the person we're reacting to, this is Mary. Mary is in the chat. I think it's Mary Manges or Mary Manges. I think it's Manges. We're having a civil, respectful conversation with Mary. We're talking about this in the context of Bomb Party being a multi-level marketing company. I believe the multi-level marketing company is unethical. I think that leaders who show other reps how to be independent contractors with Bomb Party, that there's a certain that you can either go on the destructive side of influence, or you can go on the constructive side of influence. I hate to bring this out, but you have, on the constructive side, influence is everywhere. On the left side, you have influence where you encourage people to retain their authentic self, where you're offering unconditional love, where you offer compassion and conscience and creativity and humor and free will and critical thinking. That's for individuals. I think Mary falls into the category of a leader, where you can either choose psychologically healthy, or you can choose narcissism. You can choose, when I say choose to encourage psychologically healthy people on your team. You can choose to encourage them knowing their own limits. Like, I'm too dysregulated to stream right now. I'm going to regulate myself and come back later. I can't buy any more inventory this month because it goes over my budget. And you're encouraging them to know those limits, that you're encouraging people by empowering them, that you are trustworthy and you encourage trustworthiness in others, and you're accountable for your behavior, and you encourage accountability in others. I think you showed some of those today. I think you showed being accountable. I think you've also showed some secretive behaviors, some deceptive behaviors. I think that you're sharing an idea of wanting to be trustworthy and accountable, and you want to empower individuals. I think that you just have to weigh it. Am I being more constructive or destructive? I'm sorry if I'm running my mouth. I'm trying to see. I agree, Savannah. Sure. I also think that you can have good intentions and miss the mark. I thought that MLM was ethical when I first started, and I was working 40, 50, 60 hours a week doing Mary Kay. I went from 0 customers to 400 customers in a place that didn't really have Mary Kay. And they were all cold leads. I recruited people, and I started having issues with my upline and what my upline did. And I had cognitive dissonance because I was like, this is wrong, but it must be okay because my upline's doing it. And then I went into Young Living after 5 years in Mary Kay. And I went through the same thing. I think you can have good intentions of wanting to do right by people, and then you can also participate in a structure that's unethical. Again, I think what you're saying is you started on the platform not to be unethical. You started to share your daughter's story, and I hope that you had consent to do that, and that you started doing Bomb Party shortly after that. I think I think Savannah said it better, but I take issue with, you're a Christian, and what I would pose to you is that human beings have inherent value, whether they are Christians or not. And sometimes I run into people in religious organizations, and religious organizations can be either constructive or destructive. That I find sometimes, and I hope this isn't the case with you, that people only seem valuable to religious organizations if they choose to be in that line of faith. And I really disagree with that. And I don't want to speak for you. I see some things when you're talking that surprise me. I get the vibe, and this could be, I could be making up a story about this, meaning I could be interpreting things and coming up with a conclusion that's not accurate. It seems like people have more value to you if they're Christian or they're willing to become Christian. That could be wrong. I'm saying that's something I'm picking up. That could be totally wrong. When you tell people, sure, I'll give you an example. When you tell people that you're going to pray for them when it's in an argument or it's in kind of a distress level situation where you're going back and forth with people in the company, and you say, I'm going to pray for them, you're not saying like, oh, I'm going to make them Christian. The way you're saying it, in my opinion, leads me to have maybe perk my ears up at the potential of your belief that humans have more value if they're Christian. And I hope your thoughts are humans have inherent value just as it is existing. And I had the benefit of having considerate conversations with people in Aaron's Discord when I was still in MLM. And I hope that the live chat and these conversations haven't been too dysregulating for you, Mary. It takes a lot of courage to come and have a chat with people who don't agree with the same things that you do. And again, here, we have the right to have different preferences and beliefs, and we extend you the same right. And I hope that we continue to do that as a live chat. So Mary said, I mean it from my heart. People who are mean or rude are usually just hurting or have been hurt and need love. I would say it is still valid for you to save compassion and fairness for yourself until you're regulated. That you don't need to die on the hill of depleting all of your spoons to say, this person's hurting, they need compassion. You don't have to turn the other cheek. Having boundaries doesn't mean that you're not following your theology. I think, and Savannah said mean is subjective, but it's subjective to, that's fine, it's subjective. To Mary, things may seem mean, and she's allowed to draw boundaries. Hey, that was mean, and I felt hurt. What is it? I feel, need, want. I felt hurt when you said that. I need that not to happen again, and I want you to respect my boundaries. I feel dysregulated. I need this conversation to stop. I will disengage. Whatever it is. That's the shortened version. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm a commentary channel. Obviously, we disagree. I think that I'm trying to cultivate a space where, Stephanie A. and Amber in pharmacy, they stayed pretty long in the chat. And I understand you're here in the chat. That's a big risk. That's a kudos to you. I don't think you're doing something wrong, Mary. I think your perspective about mean people, what Anon is saying, is just because somebody is sharing a contentious opinion or a differing opinion, doesn't mean that we're hurt or mean or angry. I think your whole life plays into how you see the world. And also people can say, I have an issue with this. I'm not going to step into ad hominem. I have an issue with this. I'm not going to choose to offer a false dilemma. And again, live chat, I think we're obviously anti-MLM. It takes a while to process the idea that we view Bomb Party as a product-based pyramid scheme. That, yes, that's not a legal term. Some of y'all believe it's a pyramid scheme. Advocare was operating for a long time and got restructured because it was deemed to be a pyramid scheme. Bomb Party just made changes because they got they were operating in a way that was maybe going to get them flagged by the FTC. That doesn't mean that the reps who are viewing that are going to say, oh my God, why did they change? Like, they're going to view it as a change to be more compliant with the FTC. He said, is, again, I'm asking y'all to address Mary like she's here in the room. But he said, is Mary not allowed to spread what she wants on her lives? Same as everyone else on their platforms. I think it's public concern. I think multi-level marketing is a public concern. We also, again, on my channel, I talk about unethical business practices. I talk about leaders either falling on the destructive or the constructive side of the influence continuum. And I talk about the bite model of authoritarian control. I try to stay in the lane of, here's problematic things that kept me in multi-level marketing, and I'd love to point it out for other people, and we can see a repetition of behavior in leaders in multiple MLMs, and being able to pause and talk calmly about it is important. And there's tons of other like multi-level anti-multi MLM that's not my style. Savannah has her own style. Erin has her own style. Julie Joe has her own style. Julie Anderson has her own style. There's a lot of other Clowntown, like there's a bunch. And even the people who come to my live chat have a different different houses, different streams have different rules. And most of the people here have emotional agility to be able to say, like, yeah, I want to hang out here and I don't mind taking my shoes off before I come in. MLM is direct sales. So it's direct sales is the top tier, meaning like that's the umbrella. The direct sales covers like door-to-door MLM, like things that are direct from you to somebody else. Multi-level marketing is levels. So let's say Mary recruits her 9 people. Those 9 people recruit more people. Mary's able to make a percentage on how big the downline grows. So, and not all MLMs are pyramid schemes. I think all MLMs have an unethical business model. I think it's broken. Here's my biggest issue with MLM. The upline gets paid whether the downline moves product to a customer or not. If they buy inventory, and again, bomb parties, compensation model just changed. So I need to look at it. Again, be respectful in the chat. Civility and respect is one of my rules. And we can also say, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with about this. I'm not saying that you cannot share your opinion. I'm saying share your opinion in a way that's civil and respectful. There's so much going on in this world you could put your time and effort into, but yet you're all here talking about someone who said they would pray for you. No, that's a logical fallacy. The way that your question is, it's like where you're throwing something in there. I think it's a straw man. It's not straw man. Is it red herring? I don't remember. I have the right to comment on my thoughts, my beliefs, my emotions, my opinions. I extend you the same right. Go talk about things in the world. But we're not doing that over here. We're talking about things that impact people all over the world. And me talking about this doesn't mean that I don't care what's going on in the world. Because we're having the commentary time. I guess we can finish it. Mary was in the chat earlier. My request is civility, respect, and talk to Mary like she's in the chat, not that don't talk to her like she's not in the room with us. And please don't pray for us if we don't ask for it. And then with respect to us, you can pray silently, but don't say, I'm praying for you as a way to stop the argument, stop the discussion. Misrepresenting the opponent's argument, strawman. Thanks, David.
That just gives my attorney more ammunition to go after them. Unless they're posting about the jewelry and my family, they posted about my family again. Please, someone screen.
Bye, Ginger. How I look is the most uninteresting thing about me. How I look does not add or detract from my commentary on multi-level marketing. We don't do ad hominems. I don't do ad hominems to others. If you do it to me, that's outside civility and respect. You're booted from the chat. And there's nothing wrong with being butchier or bigger or whatever. I also can say, you're not welcome here in the chat.
Shot it and send it to me. Somebody came in here yesterday and accused my daughter of faking her accident. They said that she was... Keep me blocked? Who's blocked? You're blocked, Jameson? Jameson, if you're one of them, have a talk with me.
I appreciate that Mary said, if you're one of them, have a talk with me. I appreciate she said that.
Have a conversation with me. If you're one of the trolls that's talking about me, listen.
I think it's different. I think trolls are in different category than anti-MLM, different than people who don't like BP who are on Reddit. I think they're all different. I think also the individuals are multifaceted. And again, you can block whoever you want to. For sure.
And somebody came in here yesterday and said my daughter faked her accident to make money. And that I created this platform to use her accident to make money. They said that my daughter was treated for a sprained ankle and checked out of the hospital.
That's fuckery. I can see how that would... Hearing that, you would have a lot of emotions about that. You absolutely would. And I'm not saying not to feel those. What is best for your mental health? What preserves and promotes your emotional well-being? You can also feel anger and express anger. And I hope you do that in a constructive way. Thank you so much, Carlin. Thank you for doing what you do, DC. You're helping a lot of people on both sides. I mean, I don't know about that, but I hope so. My name, image, and license are trademarked. I don't think they are. Only because fair use. And that's fine. You can come after this content. You can attempt to have it taken down. I hate to continue. I feel bad. It's a lot to continue to go up against someone, meaning like I feel like it's probably more of a weightier thing for you than for me. But fair use in commentary there's nothing that an attorney is going to be able to do with regards to fair use. Yeah, they're a content creator. Ashley said, as an attorney, DC is right in a nutshell. Yeah, I mean, it's not, I'm not an attorney, so like, I'm sure I said things wrong, but. And I think even saying that, I think it's hard to hear. I think it's hard to hear that you don't have a lot of recourse in saying, like, hey, this really upsets me. It upsets that people are talking about my kid, and I want people to take things down, and they won't, or maybe they did partially, and other people are still talking about it. Like, you can have as many feelings and express as many feelings as you want to.
So yesterday was my breaking point. And they did, Kim, and they did. My dad is much better. Thank you.
Good. All right. We have this whole live. We're going to have to react to it a different day. And I say this not to say like, oh my God, we're going after Mary. I like to react to things in full. I am not a fan of only reacting to things in part. So we'll save the logical fallacies for the stream when it's longer. Mary, I'm glad your dad's doing better. I hope that the people, I say allegedly to protect myself, but the people who are allegedly causing all this drama for you and the mean things they're saying, I hope that it does not break you. Even though we have different opinions, which
You know
is...
what? I love myself, even though I look like a burnt.
Sorry, my book hit that. So like, I hope that like you remember, like, you have a right to disagree with me, that you can expect civil and respectful communication with others. That can be a boundary you have on your channel. You have the right to have different beliefs and principles than I do and than others do, and you know, like, you extend me the same right, or you extend your viewers the same right. You have the right to use tools that help you navigate the world in a more functional way. I think for you, it's your Bible. And live chat can disagree or whatever. There's a whole range of people in the chat, but like, remember, I hope you remember, like, you can choose your emotional and physical well-being. I hope you feel like you have the right to leave if someone's violating an internal boundary, like what happens on your lives. I'm reading things that help me remember who I am when I'm stressed out and when I'm nervous or anxious, which happens a lot. I hope you remember that you have the right to grow, learn, and change while valuing your age and experience. I hope that you remember that you can refuse to accept shame from yourself or others for feeling your feelings, especially like being angry that people were talking about your daughter. I hope that you remember that you have the right to not agree with us or agree with other people. We extend the same right to you. I hope that, I don't know. I hope that you have you remember you have the right to accept others as they are while maintaining your individuality in relationships. And I'll stop with that one because that hits the nail on the head for me about your individuality of being a Christian and other people not being a Christian. And you retaining your individuality and also respecting other people and their beliefs, and then still doing what you want to do in terms of praying, but you're not weaponizing it. And I would say, even if you don't feel like you're weaponizing it, I'm telling you, as somebody who's had a lot of arguments stopped in their tracks because someone said, "Oh, bless your heart, I'll pray for you." If you know, consider it. So, Mary, thank you for being here. Other people who are in Bomb Party, thanks for being here. Appreciate the strong attempt to follow the rules, civility and respect. We don't think that you have to agree with us. Thank you. Thank you for being here. If you like this content and want to see more of my stuff, you can subscribe. You can like the stream. I think that more people maybe seeing conversations with reps is going to be helpful. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next time. Where's my outro? I do this every time. Oh my god, where is it? Wait, it's not there. Oh god. You were so close, EJ. Oh my god, where is it? Here we go. Alright, bye. Hey everyone, it's DC. Want to share your MLM story, blow the whistle on a current or past MLM, cults, unethical coaches or businesses, or get in touch with our moderators? Head over to my campsite.bio link in my YouTube description. It's your one-stop shop for all things anti-MLM. Whether you're looking to submit your experience, expose unethical practices, or just connect with our community, we're here to listen. Let's fight MLM schemes together.